the angels on the east side of town. We grew up on the music, you could hear it all around. We practiced in garages, we played the dances too. We dreamed about the big time and all the things we do. But we wondered if we really had a chance to make it on the radio. We paid our dues, but we didn't know if there was room for the Latin in rock and roll. Listen to the oldies, shooby-doo, shooby-doo-wop, shooby-doo-wop-bop, and early Motown too. Alright, we play the funky music, and some got into the new. The Beatles and the Springfield, Dylan and the Dan gave us inspiration. We took it and we ran, and we wondered if we really had a chance to make it on the radio. We knew we could, and we told them so, that there's room for the Latin in rock and roll. That there's room for the Latin in rock and roll. We learned to play La Bamba and the Cha-Cha too. We played the Bossa Nova. Yes, and everybody knew that there was room for the Latin in rock and roll. For the Latin in rock and roll. Room for treated like a lady. If I could only be the one to fill your heart before I'm done, you'd see. Treat you right, treat you right. What love is like if I could touch your life. Yes, if I could only be the one to fill your heart before I'm done, you'd see. What love is like if I could touch your Boulevard. Mario was in the barrio, hablando with his friend Armando, waiting for Ana, pura chicana. They were gonna go bailando on the boulevard. You can party hard on the boulevard, but if you party hard, you better stay on guard on the boulevard. Down the boulevard, on down the boulevard. The stereos are playing loud, the homeboys they're all walking proud. The neon is flashing, revealing the passion of the ladies in the crowd. On the boulevard, you can party hard. On the boulevard, if you party hard, you better stay on guard. On the boulevard, down the boulevard, on the boulevard. Kiki is a friend of mine, cruising down for one last time, searching for his Gloria. Boulevard.